Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So you guys know I've been talking about the niche lady lately. I feel like she is the new Nicole State, or the old Nicole State, because she's older than Nicole State and she's been scamming longer than her. I literally made videos about Nicole State for 4 years. Not every video on my channel was about her. You know, it was here and there. It wasn't like consistent for 4 years straight. You guys know that Nicole State got banned from Whatnot and, you know, everything came crashing down and she's finally being held accountable for all of her terrible actions. So I was like, oh, I can finally breathe. You know, I'll just talk about other random scammers here and there. And then someone's like, nope, niche lady, or many someone's actually, gave me all this information. I'm like, holy shit. Today we are going to go through the list of creditors that the niche lady had before she filed bankruptcy. She filed bankruptcy 2 times, which I didn't know you could do that. I guess you can do it every 10 years, well, depending on what type of bankruptcy you file. But for her, it was Chapter 7 both times. And I don't know the difference. Chapter 7, 13, I think is another one. I don't know the difference between the two. But hers was Chapter 7. The first time she filed bankruptcy was in 2003. She was married at the time. We're not going to go over that, you know, because she was like with her husband. I don't want to out the guy. Although, allegedly, he's like fucking terrible. Like, there's like really, really bad allegations against him. And I don't even want to go into that because it literally makes me sick to my fucking stomach. So we're going to talk about her bankruptcy that happened in 2021. I think it was finalized in 2021, although there was an event, something related to it happened in 2022. Pretty sure it was finalized in 2021. So that was only 4 years ago she filed bankruptcy. Like, that's recent. In one of her lives, she said that she had over 100 creditors. You know what? We'll just play the clip right now.
Going back to the bankruptcy thing, let me just say, because it's been said like, oh, well, you just don't owe her because you put her in the bankruptcy. Well, no, you have to put everybody and everything in the bankruptcy. I think I have like, there's like 100 creditors and potential creditors listed in the bankruptcy.
Not quite 100. It is 65, I believe. 64, 65. It's not 100. I just thought it'd be a fun video to tell you guys her creditors, and I can do this because bankruptcies are a matter of public record. So I'm not doing anything wrong. Niche already tried to privacy claim my first video that I made talking about her bankruptcy, but she soon realized that, no, you can't do that because this is all public record. Anyone can find out this information. What we're not going to show is, like, it doesn't even show. It doesn't show her social security number, obviously. I'm not going to show her address. But yeah, that's pretty much it. One thing I did want to note, there is some medical stuff on here, which I just think that's fucking crazy. You know, healthcare is so fucking expensive, and I don't know. I just don't think that should go on your record, you know, like credit report or whatever. Like, medical records, in my opinion, shouldn't go on that because shit happens, you know, and even with insurance, shit can be really fucking expensive, you know? So, I mean, the medical shit on here, it's like children's bone and spine surgery. Like, come on. That's fucking crazy. Like, that shouldn't be on there, in my opinion. It doesn't show amounts for all of these. It just showed amounts for some of them, and I'll tell you the amounts for some of them. Also, some of these are people, like random people. I'm going to try my best to Google them and see like who they are. I don't know if they're other resellers. I don't know. We're going to find out together. Okay. American Express National Bank. Probably had a credit card. Oh, wait. The first one is actually Aragon Agency. Aragon Agency, Aragon, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, is a debt collector. And then it's American Express National Bank. And then we have American Pet Hospital. Like, fucking pet healthcare is expensive too. AmeriCredit, GM Financial, pretty sure that's a debt collector as well. Antique and Retro Shoppers Map. What is that? Reese's Antique and Retro Shoppers Map. So it's a location in California. Like, is this just a store? Like, what? I don't know. Oh, okay. It looks like maybe like a mall or like a complex with a bunch of like stores in it. Or she rented a booth there or something. That's what it looks like to me. I know she had a couple of stores, I think. I'm still trying to learn. You guys, I did a live last night because something fucking crazy happened, and I'm going to film a video about that right after this. The ARS National Service, a debt collector. California Franchise Tax Board. Calvary Portfolio Services, another debt agency. CCS USA Credit Collection Service. Charitable Allies. Ooh, what's that? Trusted nonprofit lawyers. So remember in a previous video, I showed you guys a Google review that she had done on her lawyer. Well, she has since deleted that review. She clearly watched my video and then that review conveniently got deleted, but Deneen, screenshots are forever. In that review, the lawyer clapped back and he said that she didn't pay her other 2 lawyers. This says nonprofit lawyer, and he was referring to a divorce lawyer. He said that he was her 3rd lawyer and shouldn't pay the other 2. There's another lawyer on here, I believe. Children's Bone and Spine Surgery. Citibank, Home Depot. Okay. Clark County Assessor, Clark County Treasurer, Humanity Capital Lending Club, another debt agency, Cox Business. Isn't that like internet and cable? Is that what it is? Let me Google it real quick. Yeah, that's a cable service. Credit First Tire Works. Credit First National Association. ECMC, which I'm assuming is a debt agency. No, oh, it's not. It's a hospital. There's another person, Ed Sturgar Jr. So this guy owns, it's a home inspection company, Elite Inspections. So shouldn't pay to have something inspected. What the fuck? Nevada Debtor, Farmers Insurance, Federal Express. Imagine you fucking owe money to FedEx? What the fuck? First Premier Bank, Fremont Emergency Services, Gateway One Lending and Finance, Highway Valley V or Highway Valley 5 LLC. What is that? I don't know what that is. I can't find any information about that. No clue. The IRS. Okay. Cabbage. Do you guys remember in a previous video, I showed you guys a very public article, which, by the way, I just want to talk about that because somebody had commented, they're like, if you were putting out information like this to the public, I'd sue you. I'm like, this is an interview that she did, a public interview that she did, and I'm talking about it. Like, your lawyer would laugh in your face. In the article, a newspaper from Vegas interviewed her, and she boasted about how she was getting all these cash advances from Cabbage, and it was just so great, and oh, it was wonderful. Well, she owed them money. The amount, I don't know why I remember this off the top of my head, but it was $8,845.05. That was the amount that she owed Cabbage. And we'll get to the other amounts after we go through the list. Okay, what is this? Kochi Mai Tang Do PC? It's a doctor. Louis Maldonado? Oh, he's an attorney. He's an attorney. Okay, all right. MCM Midland Credit Management. I think that's debt collector. Mountain Vista Pediatrics. Nationwide Home Finance. Nevada Department of Employment Training and Rehab. Okay. Nevada Department of Taxation. PayPal credit. So I guess PayPal can give you loans and stuff or like advances. She owed PayPal money. Pediatric Medical Group. +4 Incorporated. What is that? Oh, it's a debt collector. Quest Diagnostics. More medical stuff. Okay, Robert LaBerge. Don't know who this is. Robert LaBerge owns something called Sports Entertainment Incorporated. So I don't know what that is. Robert S. Quayle. Another lawyer. Sally Mae. Social Security. What the fuck? What the fuck? She's too young to be collecting Social Security, so how the fuck? What happened? What? St. Rose Dominican. Another hospital. State of Nevada Department of Taxation. State of Nevada 8th Judicial Court. State of Nevada Department of Motor Vehicles. Steve Ackerman. That's her ex-husband. Suzanne Evans Coaching, LLC. What's that? Synchrony Amazon credit card. So an Amazon credit card. Synchrony Care Credit. Oh, I think Care Credit is like a pet credit card for like vet bills and stuff. I'm pretty sure. Southwest Gas Corporation. U.S. Trustee LV7. United Auto Credit. Verngoff Williams and Associate. A medical claims collector or something. Westlake Financial Services. Zwicker and Associates. That's another debt collector. It says total 69. Well, it says mailable recipients 67, bypass recipients 2, total 69. Okay, so it was 69. I couldn't count right. All right, now let's show some amounts. Here's part of the paperwork she had to fill out to apply for bankruptcy. How many creditors do you estimate that you owe? 1 to 49. You're off. It was 69. How much do you estimate your assets to be worth? 0 to 50,000. How much do you estimate your liabilities to be? 100,000 to 500,000. Chapter 7, statement of your current monthly income. So this was back in 2021. Alimony and maintenance payments, $1,200. So she was getting $1,200 in alimony. And then gross receipts, net income, $3,800. So this is $96 collection for City of Henderson ambulance. Only $96 to ride in an ambulance? No, what? No, she had to have paid some on that. That's $25,000. Oh, she owes that Ed guy. Did we figure out who Ed was? What Ed did? Ed Sturgar Jr. $25,000 business debt. First Electronic Bank, $663. It was a charge account. Cabbage. Here's the Cabbage. $8,845.05. Business debt, it's called. Can you put like dumbass under there too? Because that's what you are. in my opinion. Oh, Suzanne Evans coaching. So you owed Suzanne $8,574.93. And the coaching clearly failed too. Shit. Collection for Nevada eye physicians, $103. Wow. Wow. That was lovely to look at and learn. I want to know what she owes Social Security for, because I found that interesting. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't take business advice from someone that's filed bankruptcy. It happened because of my divorce. Oh, really? Doesn't even make sense, especially when we have this quote from the lawyer that said that the husband was ordered, or the ex-husband was ordered to pay all community debts. And she's getting alimony. So something isn't adding up. Guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.